only thing I tell y'all, man, still be safe out there. They said it's here in America, you know, they said especially in Georgia. So I believe that it's definitely spreading this way. So only thing I tell you guys, man, still put their masks back on, especially you guys that go to these gyms a lot or they having a close being in these contact sports where you grab another person, wrestling, and football, and uh, uh, boxing and things like that. Just be careful, man. You know, you just gotta be careful with these things, and man, just try to stay away from a lot of these big crowds and things like that, especially these go-go's. A lot of you know, people in their 50s and 60s now, they're in their 70 years old, still trying to think they still young. But we're gonna get right to this video. It's had to break outbreak.
Listen. This is exactly why I told y'all that I was exceptionally concerned about this specific hantavirus outbreak. The World Health Organization has confirmed that the hantavirus strain in this cruise ship outbreak is the one that is spread from human.
And check this out. Y'all know a lot of people been on these ships lately, or some of y'all got reservation to go on a cruise ship. Now, I hate to say it, if y'all spend $400, $500, $600, you might want to chalk that at a loss. Me personally, I would. If I spend it, I don't think no $500 or $600 worth for me going on a cruise ship. And y'all seen how they kept that cruise ship out at sea. They didn't bring them back in. Eventually they brought them back in. But everybody that was bringing it back in, they put them actually in plastic bubbles. They actually put them in a tube, plastic tube, and brought them back to some place that accept them, somewhere, Venezuela or somewhere. But you understand, when the powers that be going out there taking these people's stuff and taking their orders, their supplies and stuff, they're going to take this virus to go along with it then. Because, you know, they know we can't beat them. We can't beat y'all with the army forces and things like this, military forces, but we can beat you this kind of way. Maybe that might be a way to try to get back.
Human contact.
Listen.
The Andes variant. As I mentioned in my initial video, the Andes variant is the only strain of hantavirus known to be spread from human to human contact. It is a strain found in South America, specifically Argentina. This cruise ship departed from South America, specifically Argentina. The Andes variant typically only spreads from human to human when there is prolonged close contact. On a cruise ship, you have prolonged close contact.
Okay.
I'm Dr. Frida. I'm going to give you some more details about this Andes variant of the hantavirus.
Okay, let's go.
And I'll answer the question, should we be scared? Is this likely to be another big lockdown like we saw with C-19 in 2020? 3 people have passed away from suspected hantavirus. Some cases
prepare for that.
Confirmed. And now,
once again, I keep telling people stack up on your food, because if they close down this time, and I think with this one right here, ain't no quarantine for no 30 days and 10 days and all that. This say 8 to 9 weeks. That's 2.5 months, or at least 2 months, point blank period. So be here. I mean, take heed to this. Don't just let this go over here like we did this other thing in 2020 now.
Reported that a passenger who was on that cruise ship but left to go home to Switzerland, he developed symptoms. Once he was home, he got tested, and so now we have another confirmed case of hantavirus. With the genetic sequencing, it has been confirmed that the variant is the Andes variant.
Man, check this out. Now they say it's no cure for this. If there's no cure to this, how do they know that he even got the hantavirus? I mean, I'm trying to make it make sense. It says no cure for this, and you got a 40% ratio of living after you catch this. Now, if you don't have a cure for something, how can you create something that you don't have? Because we already know it's a cause and effect. There's no way that they're going to have something that they don't have a cure for. I mean, we don't keep it 100, you know. It is what it is. There's no way that you're going to tell me that you created something that you don't have antivirus for. Man, come on, man, make it make sense.
Can be spread from human to human contact. It is true that most are not spread from human to human contact, but this particular strand is spread from close, prolonged human to human contact. Here's the tricky part. The incubation of this hantavirus is anywhere from 1 week to 8 weeks. So just like that one did not have symptoms, can take weeks before you have symptoms. This is the conundrum for the people who are still on the cruise ship. Even if they're asymptomatic, it can take up to 8 weeks to know if they are truly infected or not.
And once again, they brought some of those people back, but a lot of people that they brought back, they had to actually put these guys in plastic bubbles, man. I mean, literally a plastic bubble, plastic tube to bring these back on the show because at the end of the day, they was gonna let that stay out to sea. And then you guys think about it, a lot of once again, a lot of you people taking, y'all that took these cruise ship show, cruise ship trips and things like that. And some people right now, as we speak on it right now, have plans to go out this summer on a cruise ship. Y'all is already paid for. But me personally, if I do, I take that loss on that $500, $600, $700 or whatever you might have paid for it, because you got to say, is it really worth it to go out there and then the powers that be, I know how they do. I know what they do to ships. A lot of these drug ships that was coming in now, and you know what they did to them ships now. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know.
The hantavirus is that there is no treatment,
See?
no cure,
Listen,
and the fatality
no
rate for
treatment.
this specific strain is up to 40%. The 70-year-old Dutch man passed away. The Dutch man's 69-year-old wife, she reportedly collapsed at a South Africa airport, and then she passed away. And here's the thing. Who all did she come into contact with at the airport?
Good question.
Same thing with the Swiss man. With whom did he come into contact? So now, should we all be freaking out? No. The Andes variant of hantavirus is not spread
right? Don't freak out
as COVIDs, and you need close, prolonged contact. If you enjoy evidence-based medicine,
then you heard that you had to be close. And close contact is close contact. And that's just like you playing football, basketball. You all onto somebody, you bumping up and hold up against them, you D'ing them up. You playing football, you tackling somebody, that means you landing on somebody, you hold them down for a bit. Boxing, you're in a boxing ring. You got all these people there, cheering, liquor going everywhere, people so hyped, hollering and screaming, spit coming all out, body fluids are going everywhere. Come on, man. Make it. And then you in these gyms, y'all working hard. You got guys, you try to breathe, you breathing and boom, man. You put all this spit and bacteria and all this bull crap all in the air, these gyms. Come on, man. Only thing I can tell y'all, man, just be safe out there. Put the masks back on. Like you said, the lady said they don't have a cure for it. They don't have no way to treat it. They can't treat it. But you can't treat it and all this. But how do you know you have it? And if you can't treat all this stuff, how do you know I have it? And then what I heard of, I saying the convulsions. They said symptoms, convulsions, and sometimes you can just be walking and just collapse out of nowhere. But one thing about this state is a little stronger than that what we did in 2020. So only thing I can tell you guys. Be safe out there and don't let nobody trick you and tell you that it's not, that you got to have a close contact. Like you got to be intimate with this. That's bull crap. But anyway, I hate to say that's why you got some people that they tell, they don't want to tell the truth. But I guarantee they know the truth, and that's real talk. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And for leave a comment, tell me what you think, and that's real talk.